What's up everyone, you're watching blastaway.eu and today it's about my blaster, which stands for the Modulus Magnus setup. So the execution was pretty straightforward. In the front of the Modulus is the dual rail attachment and underneath the Magnus. Most of the time when I do underbarrel integrations, I use a piece of wood as a spacer, which saves me from cutting parts of the original shell, and also helps me to add some stability. As you can see, without the wooden spacer, I would need to cut away some parts of the rail of the Magnus in order to have these two parts being able to connect to each other. The Magnus still detaches like you would expect, and that would leave you just with the Modulus blaster. Here on top I've put the iron sight that I made out of the recon sight and a PVC pipe clamp, and this is actually part of my M4 kit, but it looks really nice on this one, so yeah. The problem with underbarrel integrations is usually that if you don't have a lot of surface which creates friction between these two parts, the underbarrel, which is kind of heavy, tends to disconnect really easily. So what I did was I cut down a piece of styrene foam and ran 2 screws through the shells of the blasters and used this piece as a connecting part to stop any movements to the sides. So like this, it shouldn't come off anymore. The Magnus itself has no internal modification, so it's basically stock, and the Modulus has been rewired and runs on 2 truss fires right now and 2 dummy batteries, and the performance is quite nice, or let's say compared to a Strife with 2 truss fires, the performance is definitely a little bit better. The other nice element is the stock by the Wacker brand, and of course it's been repainted, and what I also did was I put some piece of mesh or web in between, which gives it a really nice accent, I think. So the Modulus basically shoots as smooth as a Strife, especially after I don't know, lubing the internals and stuff like that. And yeah, what's left to say is that even though the iron side is kind of blocked by this carrying handle, it still makes sense with a Nerf gun, because usually the darts have a really limited range, so at some point they will start to float to the bottom. So in order to use the sight, you actually have to point it up a little bit. So in other words, you also kinda raise the chance of reaching the distance that you're actually aiming for. That's it for today, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.